everybody. How are you? Alec and I are ready to have preschool with you again today. We've gotten a lot of positive feedback from our friends at Fremont Children's Academy who are staying home this week. That's why we're bringing you these videos. Right? Do you have anything to say today?
No.
All week you've had a lot to say. Nothing today?
Nothing.
Well, today we're going to read The Little Red Hen. Okay, so you're going to need some characters. We are improvising. We don't have any geese, so we're going to use our hand for our goose. Right?
Yeah.
Can you do this? And we got our little red hen right here. He's a magnet.
Yeah, he's a magnet.
And then we have our cat. He's also a little magnet. But we did have a stuffed dog. So there's 4 friends in this book, right? What are the characters in this book? The 4 friends. A dog, right? A dog.
If you don't know, these are fake.
These are fake.
These are fake. They're Adidas toys. They're just Adidas toys.
Okay, they're toys. They know. Okay, so we're gonna read the Little Red Hen. We're gonna make some bread today. This is gonna be tricky because bread is not a quick process. The bread we're making is super easy, but it's like a 4 or 5 step process, okay? And it takes a couple hours to make. So this is something fun to practice patience because you can go and you can check on your rising bread dough and we can knead it to see, to push on it and see how it helps the rising process. Okay, so you're gonna need some ingredients, which I posted on our Facebook page. You're gonna need a packet of yeast. You're gonna need 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1/4 cup of milk, 1 cup of water, 3 cups of flour, and what else? Oh, half a stick of softened butter. Okay, so we let ours sit out on the counter and Bentley's preparing it for us right now. He's preparing step 2 for us, okay? And you can also soften your butter in the microwave. Just don't melt it, just soften it, okay? So you're gonna need those ingredients. And then we've been talking all week about saving boxes, okay? Saving boxes. So like cereal boxes, Amazon package boxes. What other boxes did we come up with? Can you come over here, please?
No.
Brownie boxes, cake mix boxes. We have a bunch of different boxes saved. You're gonna see all the junk food we've been eating this week. Macaroni and cheese boxes. What else? I think that's all I can remember right now. Okay, and then we're gonna do our Alpha Hardy song today, okay? We forgot to do that. And Alec is gonna spell bread with his little Transformer Autobots, or what are these? Alphabots that we got at Lakeshore.
And the numbers are bad guys. The numbers are bad guys.
Oh, Alec's favorite toy right now in the whole wide world is Transformers. He loves Transformers. So we got him from Lakeshore, these little Alphabots. And if you go to Fremont Children's Academy, you know that pretty much all of our equipment and our toys and everything is from Lakeshore. We love Lakeshore, don't we?
Yeah.
We do love Lakeshore. And they always have really good coupons and stuff. So we don't get any commission or any freebies for advertising for them. We just love them.
So we could like do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I really want to have them, and they're same size as.
Yeah, there's number bots and alpha bots. So we have the alpha bots, but Alec has on his wish list the number bots. Okay.
Yeah, they're like the boxes were only like this big, really this wide. Really. It's like that was like 43. I'll show you where I got mine. You might see.
I'm going to show you his container. So sometimes we play games. Bentley is in 4th grade, and he has spelling words. So we play games at our house.
Look how many. There's like 1,000 in mine. I got like.
Or 26. There's 26. Because there's 26 letters in the alphabet. We've been working on that, talking about that at our house in the last couple weeks, okay? So some activities that we do at home to learn our spelling words is we have a challenge. We line up on the living room wall way over here, okay?
You have to see that stuff.
And then we ask one of the kids a question. I remember Alec isn't going to pick his nose today, right? Go wash your hands now. Every time he picks his nose, he has to wash his hands. Does your parents tell you the same thing? Okay, so at our house, when we learn our spelling words or we have a challenge, okay, we make it fun. We try, okay? So we line up on one wall in the living room, and they have to spell a word or answer a question. So sometimes I ask Alec, what is a word that starts with B? And if he answers right, what's a word that starts with B?
Ball.
Ball. That would be right. So I'll say, take 3 giant daddy steps forward. And then he has to take 3 giant steps forward, right? And then I'll ask Bentley, how do you spell fantastic? And he'll have to spell it. And if he spells it right, I'll say, okay, you get to take 3 giant daddy steps forward. And then I'll ask the next question. Did you pick your nose again? Oh my gosh, now he has to go wash his hands again. Go wash your hands. While you're in there, you should blow your nose. So I'll ask Alec, what is 2 plus 2?
4.
And if he answers right,
4.
4, then I'll say, take 2 scissor steps forward. And then he'll have to take 2 scissor steps with his legs forward, okay? And then I'll ask Bentley a question. I'll look on his spelling words list, and it'll be downstairs. Let's pretend the word is downstairs. And if he spells downstairs right, he gets to take 2 scissor steps forward. Now, what happens if you don't get the answer right?
You gotta go backwards. Backwards.
You have to go backwards a step. Sometimes 2 steps. If it was easy and you got it wrong, I'll say, okay, 2 steps backwards. Okay, and then whoever gets all the way to the kitchen on the other side of the house wins. Okay? And that's how we practice spelling words here at our house. And sometimes we have to use these alphabots. And we'll spell words like Alec, Mom. Well, Mom doesn't work and Dad doesn't work because we only have 1 of each letter. And you need 2 M's and 2 D's to spell Mom and Dad. We can spell dog, the,
Ben.
cat, Ben. We can spell Alec. That's 4 letters, right? What else can we spell?
2, 3, 4.
Okay. All right. So
1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 in bread. There's literally 4.
you forgot one right here.
You
You forgot the D. Oh,
It's
man.
fine.
Okay, so has everybody had a chance? We're going to review. We're going to say, hello, everybody, if you're just joining us. We're reading the Little Red Hen today, okay? We're waiting for some of our other friends to join us. You're going to need 4 friends to act out our book today, okay? So we're improvising. Do you know what improvising means? That means we're using something different that isn't the exact item in exchange for the item it calls for. So this is our Little Red Hen. So instead of using a little toy hen, we don't have a little toy hen, we're using this little magnet. It's red. So run to your room or your toy room really fast and come back with a red item, okay? A red item. Something that's red. Go get something red. Pretend you're on the video. Go, 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 go. Alec is gonna come up with another item to substitute, okay? Substitute means use something else instead, okay? So if you have to substitute in a recipe, it might call for oil and you have to substitute applesauce. That means you would use applesauce instead of oil. Sometimes we do that here at our house. Okay, Alec, what'd you come up with?
Car.
Okay, you found a very interesting item. This could be used as a Little Red Hen today if you would like, okay? Go get baby dinosaur.
No.
Okay, you also need a yellow item, okay, for the cat. If you have a cat or you have a hen or a chicken, you can use those instead, okay? But we've got a Little Red Hen and a yellow cat is one of our friends, okay? Then we also have a dog. Please don't make noise in the background. It's hard for our friends to hear. You can bring that back to your room now. Go bring your car back to your room. Oh, I hope we don't have a bummer day today.
A dog.
Let's be good listeners for our parents, okay? It's tough being at home when you're used to going to work and you're not in your normal routine. So let's be a good listener. Alec, can you show your friends how to be a good listener? 1. I hope he doesn't have to pick out a drawer. Oh, he's listening. Yay! Thank you, Alec. Okay, you need a dog. Find a dog. We have a little pug here. I think he's a pug.
Yeah.
Alec got this from one of our really good friends. Miss Jenny Esadillo's mommy gave this to Alec when he broke his leg. She brought him, it had a bunch of balloons up top. Alec broke his leg when he was about almost 2. he fell off the bed and he had to be in a double cast. Can you believe that? It was so sad, but he was a trooper. He was happy, he played, he crawled around on the floor, and this little puppy helped cheer him up. So he's very special to us. Okay, so find a dog. We need a dog. And then...
I got a reindeer for a dog.
Oh, he got a pretend dog. Here's another item. He's brown, okay? He's got a little reindeer. Okay, a little reindeer is his other optional item, okay, for a dog. Okay, go put it back. Fast, fast, fast. He's being a great listener now. Okay, so the fourth friend in our book today is a goose. We're using our hand. This is our goose today. If you want to join us, you can use your hand as a goose. This is really hard to do. In opposite. In my phone, it's opposite of what you guys see or what I see. Okay? That's hard to explain. So you have to tell me if my bread is set up backwards or the right way, because we were struggling to figure that out. We tried. It was tough. Okay. All right. So Little Red Hen. Okay. And today I still cannot see any of your comments. So if somebody could just send me, oh, it says Miss Bailey is watching. Miss Bailey, hello. Are the babies watching? Can you send us a comment so we can see if it's working or not? On Wednesday, we could not figure this out. And if you guys know me, if you're one of my teachers at school, you know I am not tech savvy, okay? If you're a parent, yay, it's working. Ashton is here. Hooray, Miss Brittany.
Hi, Ashton.
Yay, hi, Ashton. Hello. Ishara, can you send me your kids' names? That would be awesome. I would love to sing their name in our welcome song today. Okay, I'm so happy it's working because that makes it so much better for me to be able to say a shout out to your friends. Hi, Ashton. Oh my word, I feel like I haven't seen you forever. Do you feel like you haven't seen us forever? Do you feel like you haven't seen Ashton forever?
No.
Are you gonna make bread with us today? We'll have to keep in touch, okay? I'll post some pictures later on, or maybe a video if I can figure it out, of what our bread stage is at, okay? And I'm also making some sourdough yeast. I don't know if you guys know what sourdough bread is, but it's one of my favorites. It's just a little different, has a little different flavor. Sometimes it's more crunchy. And so we're making a starter that a lady that I follow, parents, a lady I follow named Natalie Hodson. Oh my goodness, I just love watching her. Yesterday she posted a video about starting seedlings, and I had already started my seedlings probably in the wrong way, so I'm gonna go back and watch that today. But if you have a chance, her bread recipe is what we're gonna be using today, and we have made it. How many times have we made it at our house now? 5 times. It's that yummy, guys. You gotta learn how to do it. It's easy. If you mess it up, you just go back and fix it, okay? You really can't mess it up that bad. Okay, if I can make it, you can make it. Trust me. Okay, let's see. All right, we got Ashton, we got Miss Bailey. Oh, Ashton said good morning, Miss April and Alec. Oh, I love it. Oh my goodness, somebody from Australia is watching. That is amazing. Todd and I would love to go on a trip to Australia. Yeah. How did you guys do? We prayed for you. At our house, we prayed for you during the fires. Oh my goodness, we prayed every single night that you guys would be safe and that the Lord would bring rain. How awesome that you're watching from Australia. That is amazing. Hello, Dawn. Oh, how awesome. Dawn is one of our visitors that comes to see us at school. And remember Miss Katie Comfort Dog?
Yeah.
Katie Comfort Dog came to visit us not that long ago. And Miss Dawn takes care of Katie Comfort Dog. We love them. And she's part of our program that we're in.
What's it for period?
I don't know. I can't see. Okay. All right, friends. We're going to get started. Alec isn't going to pick his nose today because every time he picks his nose, he's going to go wash his hands. Go wash your hands if you touch your face. Go wash your hands. 1. Oh, he's listening. We were worried he wasn't going to listen. Okay. So, everybody, you need your characters. You need your 4 friends, okay? And then we need some workout space. We're going to do a workout again today. Today, we're going to do Spider-Man. Spider-Man does whatever Spider-Man does. Okay, and what's the other one we're doing? Alec's favorite song, Thunder.
No.
Who sings it?
No.
Oh, he really, really, really likes that song. Okay, let's see.
We're gonna.
Oh, Miss Katie Comfort Dog said hi. watching. We are so excited. She is so special to us. Okay, all right. So you need room to do your exercise, okay? And then you need your 4 characters, your 4 friends. Remember, we're using our Goose, okay? And then what else do we need? Oh, boxes. You need boxes because we're going to build something today. Today we're going to read an extra book. We're not going to read the whole book.
I'm going to get the boxes.
No, thank you. Not yet. We'll wait, okay? He was going to go get the boxes, but we're going to wait till later. You know why? We need room to do our exercises because if we bring all of our boxes out, we'll run out of space, okay? And we don't have enough space. We don't want to get hurt when we do our exercises.
It's not going to be in there. It's going to be right here.
Okay, so we're going to read an extra book today. This book is really long. It's like a children's chapter book, but we're just going to read a section of, this is a really old book that we've had for a very long time. We're just going to read one about house builders, okay? So that's why you need your boxes. So if you remember, oh good, he's not picking his nose, he was just itching. We're really working on that. So if you remember on Monday, if you didn't see our videos on Monday and Wednesday, we would ask that you go back and watch them, okay, and give us some feedback because we're giving out prizes this week. For anybody that likes our videos and makes a comment. Miss Teddy. Hi, Miss Teddy.
Hi.
Okay. Hi, Becky. Are your kids watching? Oh, you're pulling the hair. Remember? Mommy has little baby hairs back there, and Alec likes to hold my hair, and sometimes he pulls them, and it hurts me. Okay, so on Monday, we told you to save some boxes from the foods that you've been eating because we're going to have a contest, and we're going to build the tallest house, okay, or building, or whatever it is you want to call it. That's enough. Remember, you were going to be a good listener too? Okay. All right, so we're going to get started. Hopefully all of our friends are joining us now, and you have all of your supplies, okay? Don't forget, parents, to take pictures, because if you post a picture or a comment of your child's watching, or give us a shout out and some likes and loves, then you're going to be entered for a prize, okay? We're going to be giving out some really cool, fun prizes. So make sure that you give us some likes and some loves. We love loves, right? Who doesn't, right? Okay? Because it's pretty intimidating to do these videos. We're a little bit nervous, okay? But we're toughing it out. We're going to do it. And then post a comment about your child watching or a picture of them doing one of our activities. Bonus points if you get your parents to do the exercises with us, okay? Bonus points, guys. Bonus points. That means extra points. Okay, let's see. Madeline is watching. Hi, Madeline. Hello. Hi, Miss Teddy. Yay. Oh, I'm so excited. You guys are watching. Okay, we're going to do our welcome song. Alec's going to join us. Everybody ready? You got to join me. Okay, are we ready? We got lots of friends. We got to say their names, okay? We got to remember. Okay. Today we're going to start with Edgar. Hi, Edgar. I hope you're watching. I miss you, and I can't wait to see you next week. Okay. All right. Who else are we going to do today? We're going to sing. We're going to sing Paxton. Our cousin Paxton might be watching from Omaha. And she can't go to school right now. Her school's closed, so she has to stay home too. Okay? And some of our other friends from school. Okay, here we go. Ready? So we're going to tap our legs. Here we go. We're going to sing our welcome song. Ready? Edgar. Sing with us. Ready? Edgar came to school today, school today, school today. Edgar came to school today, and so we say, hooray! Yay, Edgar! Hi, Edgar!
Hi.
Welcome to Preschool at Home today.
Yeah.
We're so happy you joined us this week. Okay, let's see. Who should we do next? Ashton. Let's do Ashton. Ready? Ashton came to school today, school today, school today. Ashton came to school today, and so we say, hooray! Hi, Ashton. Thanks for coming. Okay, who's next? Madeline. Let's do Madeline.
Let's do Henry.
Let's do Madeline, and then we'll do Henry. Okay, here we go. Madeline came to school today, school today, school today. Madeline came to school today, and so we say, hooray! Hi, Maddie! Thanks for coming.
Madeline.
Okay. Madeline. Okay, Henry's next. Henry. Henry is Alex's cousin. He lives in Florida. Jealous. Okay, ready? Henry came to school today, school today, school today. Henry came to school today, and so we say, hooray! Should we do your other cousin, Kane? Let's do Kane. Ready? Kane came to school today, school today, school today. Kane came to school today, and so we say, hooray! Hi, Kane, hope you're watching. Who's next? Eliza? Oh, Nola. Let's do Nola, his sister, he said. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Nola came to school today, school today, school today. Nola came to school today, and so we say, hooray! Hi, Nola! Miss you!
Miss you too.
Okay, who's next? Let's do Nora. Ready? Nora's next. Hi, Nora. I hope you're watching.
Let's do the sister of Henry.
Okay, we'll do Leela first because that's his other cousin, and then we'll come back.
Yeah.
Leela came to school today, school today, school today. Leela came to school today, and so we say, hooray! Hi, Leela! Okay, let's do Nora. No, we did Leela. We did Nora. Nola. We're gonna do Nora. Hi, Nora. Ready? Nora came to school today, school today, school today. Nora came to school today, and so we say, hooray! Hi, Nora! Let's do Eliza. Ready? Eliza's turn.
No.
You can jump and bounce around too if you want. You don't have to sit still. Preschool isn't about sitting still, right? We bounce around and we wiggle because preschoolers have wiggles. Sometimes moms and dads have wiggles and teachers too. Okay. Ready? We're gonna do Nora.
No.
Nora came to school today, school today, school today. Nora came to school today, and so we say, hooray! Hi, Nora! Okay, next is Eliza. Eliza came to school today, school today,
Ready?
school today. Eliza came to school today, and so we say, hooray! Hi, Eliza. All right, let's do Hazel. Hazel, it's your turn. Hazel came to school today, school today, school today. Hazel came to school today, and so we say, hooray! Hi, Hazel.
Hi.
Okay, let's say Keegan. Keegan, it's your turn. Ready? Keegan came to school today, school today, school today. Keegan came to school today, and so we say, hooray! Hi, Keegan. Let's do Briella. Briella, you're next. Briella came to school today, school today, school today. Briella came to school today, and so we say, hooray! Hi, Briella. Okay. Who else? Who else? Let's say Miss Katie Comfort Dog. Let's do Katie. We're gonna sing Katie Comfort Dog. It's your turn, Katie. Ready? We're just gonna say Katie. Katie came to school today, school today, school today. Katie came to school today, and so we shout, hooray! Hi, Katie! Hi, Katie! Thanks for coming to visit us. Okay, Tiago, ready? Tiago, it's your turn. Tiago came to school today, school today, school today. Tiago came to school today, and so we say, hooray! Hi, Tiago! All right, it's Audrey's turn. Hi, Audrey. Audrey came to school today, school today, school today. Audrey came to school today, and so we say, hooray! Yay, Audrey! Hello! Okay, let's see, who else? Should we say hi to Gavin?
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
No. First we have to do Dominic.
Okay, we're gonna do Dominic first. Hi, Dominic. It's your turn. Ready? Dominic came to school today, school today, school today. Dominic came to school today, and so we say, hooray! Sorry, I bumped you. Hi, Dominic. Okay.
I'm so freaked out, Dominic.
Oh, Dominic didn't break his arm. We're super happy for Dominic. Okay, ready? Next is Gavin. Gavin came to school today, school today, school today. Gavin came to school today, and so we say, hooray! Hi, Gavin!
Hi, Gavin. I'm bringing out.
Levi's turn. Levi came to school today, school today, school today. Levi came to school today, and so we say, hooray! Hi, Levi!
Hi. I love
Okay, I
you.
hope you're using good manners. Okay, next is Will. Will came to school today. School today. School today. Will came to school today. And so we say, hooray! Hi, baby Will. It's Jimmy's turn. Baby Jimmy, ready?
I know him.
Jimmy came to school today. School today. School today. Jimmy came to school today. And so we say, hooray! Hi, JJ. How are you?
I thought you said Jimmy.
His nickname is JJ. Pretty cool, huh? Kind of like your name is Alakai, but we call you Alec.
No, my actual name is Alec.
Oh, okay. All right. Next, let's do Rylan. Baby Rylan. You want to join me? Rylan, it's your turn. Rylan came to school today. School today. School today. Rylan came to school today. And so we say, hooray! Hi, baby Rylan. Let's do Raylan. We have two babies that have very similar names, but they're different. Ready? Raylan came to school today. School today. School today. Raylan came to school today. And so we say, hooray! How about Jackson and Noah? Let's do Jackson. Jackson came to school today. School today. School today. Jackson came to school today. And so we say, hooray! Hi, Jackson. Oh, look at Alec. Napping.
I'm not napping.
He must be tired. Okay, ready? Noah. Noah came to school today. School today. School today. Noah came to school today. And so we say, hooray! Hi, Noah! Ellie says, hello. She's upstairs in her room. Teenager's still sleeping. Okay. Beckham. Beckham came to school today. School today. School today. Beckham came to school today. And so we say, hooray! Hi, Beckham! Good morning. Okay, friends. Who else? No, thank you. Our phone is popping up messages. We thought we'd try it different today. We thought we would have our notifications on to see if that would help. Okay, because yesterday we couldn't see who was, or Wednesday we couldn't see who was talking to us. Okay, all right, did we do Alec? Alec came to school today, school today, school today. Alec came to school today, and so we say, hooray! Oh, I love Alec. Okay, all right, friends. Is there anybody else listening that we need to give a shout out to?
We need to do alphabets.
Okay, we're gonna do things in a different order today. We're switching it up. Because after I do my exercises, I can hardly talk. Isn't that crazy? Can you guys hardly talk after you do your exercises? Or are you like,
This one side is red because I have blood.
Alec is admiring himself in the video, okay?
It's blood right
All right,
there.
so next we're gonna read our book, The Little Red Hen, okay? And we've got our characters here. And we also are gonna do something a little different today. At the end of our video, Alec is going to do a little show of playing with his alphabots to show you guys how they transform, okay? So stay tuned at the end. Alec is gonna show you how to play with the alphabots. And we have these at school. So if you're a friend from school, you already know. And if you're watching from somewhere else, he's gonna show you how to transform them, okay? All right, we're gonna read The Little Red Hen. So get your 4 friends ready. We got the Goose. We got our dog. We got our cat. And we've got our little red hen.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm gonna read this.
All right, Alec, are you ready? You want to stand up and play with your characters? Okay. And Alec really wants me to do voices today in our book, okay? At our house, when we read books, we use really silly voices. And sometimes I forget which character is which and I mix up the voice. Sometimes I use an accent from one location and forget and do an accent from a different location, so bear with me. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, friends. This book is from our curriculum at school. At Fremont Children's Academy, we use Teaching Strategies Creative Curriculum, and it's super fun because we do a lot of hands-on learning. And that means we build stuff. We ask questions like, why do you think that happened that way? Why do you think they built it that way? Why do you think they use those materials? Okay? Okay, here we go. So, The Little Red Hen by, this is retold by Bonnie Dobkin. Okay, that means somebody else must have written it a long time ago and she rewrote it. Okay, do you want to go in front and look so you can see, or do you want to look in the reflection? Okay, why don't you sit right here and look. We're going to make a spot for Alex so he can see the book too. Can you see? Excellent. Okay, don't forget to get your characters ready, okay? All right. Once upon a time, there were 4 friends who lived together in a barnyard. A dog, a goose, a cat, and a little red hen. Okay, can you see the characters? Okay, get your characters ready. Get your friends. There are 4 friends. Okay. The dog was a lively pup who liked to play all day. After all, he said, who will chase balls and do tricks if I don't? The cat was a handsome animal who liked to groom himself. After all, he said, who will take care of my good looks if I don't?
Nobody.
Look at them. Oh my goodness, they're funny. Okay. The goose was a talkative bird who liked to gossip. After all, he said, who will share the news of the day if I don't? These friends are so silly. And the little red hen, she just liked to figure out what needed doing and do it. See the goose and the hen? The goose likes to gossip. That means talk, talk, talk. And the red hen, she just likes to get work done, okay? She looks around to see if things need done, and she does it. Do you know anybody like that? Sometimes moms are like that. Sometimes dads are like that. Sometimes our sisters are like that, and our brothers. Okay. Ready? Alec, you ready?
Yeah.
One day, the 4 friends decided to move together to a cozy cottage near the river. They were very happy there. The dog, get your dog. Get your dog. The dog played all day in their big front yard. The goose waddled to the farmyard each morning and always came back with a new story to share. Johnny did this. Debbie did this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Got your goose? Okay. You see him playing? And trotting forward? Okay. The cat washed himself all day in the sunny windowsill. And the little red hen, can you scooch over just a little bit? Thank you. And the little red hen, she cleaned the house, worked in the garden, cooked the food, and did whatever needed doing. Can you see? The hen is working while the cat's taking a bubble bath. Oh my goodness. Let's find out what's going to happen next. Take a step over. One afternoon, the little red hen swept out the shed and found a bag of wheat seeds. Have you guys been planting your garden? Are you planting any seedlings? I'll show you a picture of my seedlings. I'll post it in the comments of the seeds that I planted to put in my garden and how I planted them. I saved some old egg cartons so that way I didn't have to go to the store. So I'll take a picture and I'll post it in the comments later. If you guys are planting any gardens, you guys show me your seedlings too, okay? All right. Excited, she brought the bag back to the cottage. Look what I found, she said. You see? She found some seeds and she's cleaning. Oh boy, look at that big bag of seeds. That's a big bag of seeds. My seed bags were really little. Okay. Who will help me plant these seeds so that we can have wheat to bake some bread? Not I, said the dog. I have to play with my stick today. I can play with my stick. Get your cat. Not I, said the cat. I have to groom my fur today. Not I, said the goose. I have to talk to the cow today. She has news about the goat. See them talking? They're all saying, I'm not going to help. They don't want to help Little Red Hen, do they?
Hey, I knocked it down.
That's okay, you can pick it up. All right, said the Little Red Hen, then I'll plant the seeds myself. And she did. She's getting it done, isn't she? She hoed the ground, chop up your ground, make it nice and soft, and she planted the seeds and watered them well. Get your hen, she's working, she's digging, right? Hoeing the ground, that makes the ground nice and soft so your seeds can sprout up through, because seeds are very delicate and they're not very strong in the beginning, right? And then she planted the seeds, and then she watered them really well, and she pulled out the weeds to get rid of the weeds so they didn't take over her garden. Soon, a fine patch of wheat was growing tall in the sunlight. The wheat is ready for harvest, said the Little Red Hen. Who will help me harvest it? Harvest means to pull it up or to pick it, okay? Like if you have a corn plant growing and there's a stalk, a corn cob growing out, a husk, is that what it's called? You gotta pick it out. That means to harvest. And you put it in a basket, or a combine digs and it puts it into the back of the combine and stores it, and then an auger comes out and a truck follows it and shoots it out into the truck to bring it to the store or to the grain bin or to the farm somewhere, okay? All right, so she's harvesting. All right. She asked, who's gonna help me harvest it? Who's gonna help me pick all my wheat plants? Not I, said the dog. I have to bury my bone today. Not I, said the cat. I have to smooth my whiskers today. Hopefully you guys don't have any whiskers. Do you have whiskers, Alec? No. No, he's not a cat. Okay. Not I, said the goose. I have to visit with King today. He says there's a scandal with the sheep. Oh my word. A scandal means like something that ain't right going on. Okay, something not right going on. All right, said the Little Red Hen. Then I'll harvest the wheat myself. And she did. She's a doer. She cut the wheat, then gathered and tied it up into bundles. She stacked outside. Okay, can you see? They're like, no, not gonna help. Then this side, she's like, all right, I'm getting to work. And she's picking it. She's putting it in little bundles. She's so organized. All right. She's such a hard worker. Now the wheat must be ground to flour. This is the hen, she's talking, said the Little Red Hen. Who will help me pull the wagon to the miller? Do you guys know what a miller does? I think it grounds up the wheat into usable flour, perhaps.
They ground stuff so people could do it.
They ground stuff up so people can do stuff with it? I think you're right. Okay. Not I, said the dog. Today is the day I chase rabbits. Not I, said the cat. Today is the day I clean between my toes. Oh my goodness. Not I, said the goose. Today is the day the goat said he'd tell me a secret about the cow. Telling secrets about other people is not a very good, nice thing to do if you're a good friend, right? No. Okay. See them? They're dreaming of all the things they need to do instead of help, help, help the hen. All right, said the Little Red Hen. Then I'll pull the wagon myself. And she did. It was probably really heavy for her. She's such a little hen. Okay.
Your eyes are wet.
She cleaned the wagon and loaded the wheat and went to the miller's down the street. You see her pulling? Oh, she's so strong. She's a strong little hen. Probably from working hard. Maybe she did our workouts with us too. Okay. The next morning, Alec, no thank you. No thank you. He has a little monkey on the clip, and so he's trying to move the monkey on the clip behind our phone. Okay. The next morning, the Little Red Hen was ready to bake. Who will help me make the dough? She asked. Today we're going to make dough. Okay. Not I, said the dog. I'm busy chasing my tail. Not I, said the goose. The dust might make it hard for me to talk. Well, that might be a good thing, right? Not I, said the cat. The flour would mess my fur. See? They're giving lots of excuses. All right, sighed the Little Red Hen. Then I'll make the dough myself. And she did. She gathered up eggs, milk, yeast, and flour. She's using the same stuff as us, only we're not using any eggs. And mixed them and kneaded them for nearly an hour. Do you know what kneading is? Bentley's gonna show us today what kneading is, because we knead bread to help it rise. All right. There she is, making her bread. Okay. Now, said the Little Red Hen, though she already knew the answer, who will help me make the bread? Bake the bread. Not I, said the dog. It's time for me to take a nap. Not I, said the cat. I really must get my beauty sleep. They're all napping. Not I, said the goose. I absolutely must rest my voice. Finally. Okay. All right, said the Little Red Hen. Then I'll bake the bread myself. And she did. She built the fire, a difficult chore, and she slid the pan through the oven door. She cleaned the mess that the baking had made, and she finally went out to rest in the shade. All right, there's them all napping. All of her friends are napping. And here she is working away, cleaning up her mess. That's a really important part about making things, okay? When we do our food craft, friends, remember at school when we do our food craft on Fridays, we always have to clean up after ourselves. I don't think I did. Okay, let's see what's next. I'm on this page. Let's find out. Alec thinks I skipped a page. She's cleaning. They want a nap. She's cleaning. And next comes, in the afternoon, have a seat here. Here's your seat. In the afternoon, as the afternoon wore on, the wonderful aroma of baking bread drifted through the cottage. It tickled the noses of the napping dog and the sleeping cat and the resting goose. They sniffed. Can you sniff? Use your nose.
I smell bread.
Use your nose, sniff.
I smell bread right now.
We might not be able to smell it yet, but when our bread break, that's a tongue twister. When our bread bakes, we'll be able to smell it too, okay? They sniffed. They smiled. They opened their eyes. What is that heavenly smell, said Goose. Why, it's just the fresh baked bread, said the Little Red Hen. Who will help me eat it? I will, said the dog. I will, said the cat. I will, screeched the goose. Oops, we skipped some. I will, said the dog, jumping up from his rug. I will, said the cat, leaping down from the windowsill. I will, screeched the goose, forgetting to rest her voice. You will? Asked the Little Red Hen. But you let me do everything else by myself. I hoed the ground and planted the seeds and watered them well and pulled the weeds. I cut the wheat, then gathered and tied up the bundles. I stacked outside. I cleaned the wagon. I loaded the wheat. I went to the miller's down the street. I gathered up eggs, milk, yeast, and flour. I mixed and I kneaded for nearly an hour. I built the fire, a difficult chore, and slid the pan through the oven door. I cleaned the mess that the baking had made, and then, only then, did I rest in the shade. So do you know what? I think I'm going to eat the bread, this bread, myself. And she did. But the next time the Little Red Hen needed help around the house, nobody said, not I. What did you learn from this story?
Nothing.
Nothing? Bentley,
Listen.
did you learn anything from this story?
Help your people.
Do you know what I learned? It's important to be a hard worker. And if your friends need help, even if you're not gonna get a nice little tasty piece of bread at the end, okay, you should still help your friends. Also, I think it's important to be a hard worker, okay? If you're lazy, you're not gonna get great things in the end, right? We have to work hard. Baking bread is a hard job, but then you get to enjoy it at the end. And we have to work hard, and then we get to take a rest. Okay, all right. So that was the Little Red Hen, okay? And if you guys are just tuning in to our video here, you can go back and watch our video after we post it when we're done with the live stream. And we have 2 other videos this week. We did one on Monday and one on Wednesday. And if you send me your kids' names, I'll be sure to sing them in our welcome song, okay? All right. Don't forget, we're giving away prizes this week, okay?
Yeah, you'll like this.
I know. We're excited for this next book, which you need boxes for. I'm telling some friends who are just now starting to watch some things that they need to know, important things you need to know, okay? So, for your Little Red Hen, you needed some characters. You needed 4 friends, okay? And then you can go back and watch our other videos to get caught up. But we're giving away prizes, okay? So if you like or love our video and you post a comment of any kind, it can be a picture of you and your kids doing these activities, maybe making one of the food crafts that we made this week, or doing an exercise with us, or reading the book, or playing with the characters during our story time. Just post a picture, then you'll be entered for a prize, okay? Bonus points, we announced bonus points. Bonus means extra, okay? Bonus points if you take a picture of your parents doing the video, the exercise videos with us, okay? And they can't be sitting on the couch watching. They have to be doing the exercise and activities with us, okay? Wednesday I forgot to post in the link the video that we did, so you could go back and do it later. But I will post them today, the 2 exercise videos that we're gonna be doing. And it's gonna be Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever Spider-Man does. And then we're doing a video, a Tabata workout with one of Alex's favorite songs, which is Thunder. Is it called Thunder? Lightning and Thunder by Imagine Dragons, okay? So I'm just gonna turn around my phone so you can see it on my TV, because sometimes it's easier instead of switching from phone to TV to computer and all of that. So until I figure out how to put it straight on here, we're just gonna use my TV. But I'll post the comment below of the link, so that way if you guys wanna do it later today, you can. You get your parents involved, and you can take pictures of them doing it, so you can get bonus points for our prizes, because we're gonna give away prizes for people who give us some feedback. So, again, we're doing these videos because some of our friends are at home, okay? They're practicing social distancing, or their parents are able to work from home, and so they're keeping them home. But they're missing out on preschool time, and we miss our friends. So we're doing these videos so that way they can stay in touch with us, and we can still be social while we're distant, right? Distant means far away. We're not right together, okay? So, we're gonna read this book later on, and you need boxes because we're gonna build something, okay? We're gonna have a contest to see who can build the tallest house or building. You can call it whatever you'd like. We're calling it a house because in the book they build a house. So you needed to save, if you watched on Monday, you needed to save some empty boxes. If you wanna use boxes that aren't empty, that's okay. So we saved like macaroni and cheese boxes, cereal boxes, brownie boxes, some different things like that. Amazon boxes, right? Okay, so you're gonna need those later on. So if you wanna gather those, when I tell you to go and get your boxes, that's when Alec is gonna get his boxes, then you can do that. So next we're gonna do our exercise time. We're gonna do 2 videos, okay? Spider-Man, who likes Spider-Man? And then the next one is Tabata, which means like 30 seconds or 20 seconds of exercise, and then a 10-minute rest break. 10-second, not 10-minute. 10-second rest break. And then we do 30 seconds or 20 seconds of exercise, and we rest. And we exercise, and then we rest. And we do it like 8 times. 8 different exercises. Okay? All right. What else? I think that's it for now. So we're going to get set up for our exercises, okay? And we want to see videos of you guys doing it with us, okay? All right. So we're going to get set up here. I gotta switch it around if I can figure out how to do this. There we go. Okay. All right. Are you ready, Alec? Are you gonna do this with us? Everybody can get a drink. Get some free space. You need a bunch of space in front of you and around you so you don't bump into anything and get hurt. Also, I want to give a little shout out to the YMCA who let me borrow this body pump bar. Obviously, I'm super strong. Not. I didn't do all that weight. My son did. But they're letting me borrow it. And if you want to send an email to Valerie there, you can check out some equipment to do your workouts at home. Okay. Alec, are you ready?
He's getting water.
Are you guys ready? Okay, first we're going to do Spider-Man. Alec is getting a drink. Everybody get a drink of water. Clear your space. We got a lot of space here. We're going to scoop this over. Clear your working area so you have space. Bentley, are you going to do it with us?
No, I'm just gonna.
Bentley's watching. He was doing his schoolwork because at Trinity, where he goes to school, they're doing, is it live? They're doing recorded videos from their teachers, and it's so awesome, and he's really enjoying it.
On Monday, it's fine.
Okay. All right. Pull up your pants so that way...
Hey, Pam's gonna see it.
No, so that way you don't trip on your pant legs, okay? All right, I'm wearing shoes, but you don't have to wear shoes. Alec is barefoot. Should we show him your feet? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle! Okay, so we got Spider-Man up here. I'm going to turn it to the large screen. And then I'll post in the comments later the link so you guys can do this at home if you want, okay? Don't forget to take pictures of your kids doing activities. All right, are we ready? Okay, here we go. Oh, it didn't connect. Alec, I think when you mess with it, at some point our sound might connect, but it doesn't like to. Okay, web slingers, guys, do web slingers. These are side lunges. Don't forget to shoot your web. Can you make it big screen too? Oh, Bentley messed it up. Time out. Okay, well our TV doesn't want to connect the sound, so hopefully you can hear it. Do side lunges. Side. Shoot your web. Shoot your web. Oh my goodness, can you get it really far? All the way to the kitchen. Side lunge. Good job. We'll try to get the sound to connect. It was connected earlier, but the TV kept disconnecting. Okay, rest break. Woo! Take a rest. Take a deep breath. Relax. At some point this might
Not
connect.
yet.
Okay, we gotta do spidey kicks. Get down on the floor. Kick, kick, kick. These are hard. You gotta balance. Woo! Kick, 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 kick. We're gonna be able to jump really far. Almost done, almost done. Keep going, keep going. Okay, woo, rest break. Woo. I don't know why this won't connect.
Eventually.
Oh no. We gotta do, what are these called? Burpees. All right, Alec, we need some extra space. Here we go. Go kick the thing. Ready? Burpees down. Up. Jump. Parker jumps. Peter Parker jumps.
That's Spider-Man. You guys are shaking the screen.
Woo! These are hard, guys. Do your best. Okay, rest break. Woo! Don't touch it, Alec. Please don't mess with it. Okay, rest break.
It's not.
Oh, I don't know what these are. Wall crawlers. Okay, one arm, the other arm. What are these actually called? I don't know.
Wall crawlers.
Wall crawlers. I don't know how to do them. We're doing our best. You get me to back to the floor. Almost done. Rest break. Oh, I wonder what's next. Rest break. Her volume does not want to. Oh, scooch over. Wide squats. Venom squats. He killed Venom. Venom squats. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Now, what's the next one?
Thunder.
Let's see if we can get this to connect. Doesn't want to connect. Okay. All right. Get a drink of water.
Big screen.
Get a drink of water. Next, we're going to do thunder. Not ready. Oh, Alex isn't ready yet. Okay, you need a little workspace. Make room. Everybody got a drink? All right. Make it big. Get ready. Okay, stretch. 3, 2, 1. I don't know why our volume is already. Oh, you could pick push-ups or mountain climbers. Push-ups or mountain climbers. We're doing mountain climbers. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Mom, they can't hear the music if you yell.
We can't hear the music anyway. I don't know why the music isn't working. Oops. Hold on, now I messed it up. 3, 2, 1. I'm trying to figure out the sound here. Well, I can't figure out the volume. Sorry, guys. Our TV doesn't want to connect. I hope you can hear it. Okay. Now we're caught back up to where we were. Ready? Next round. Here we go. Pick which one you want. You can do squat jumps or jumping lunges. I'll do jumping lunges. Alec is doing jumping lunges too.
This is easy.
I need somebody to tell me how to connect my sound to my TV. Okay, here we go. Next round. Round 3. Squats or lunges? I'm going to do squats. Squats or lunges? Which one did you pick?
Squats.
You can do this with extra weight if you want, parents. Oh, you gotta wait to get a drink till rest break. Okay. Oh boy, jumping jacks or jump knee taps. I'm gonna do jumping jacks. Jumping jacks, Alec. You doing jumping jacks? Good job.
Besides that,
Woo!
watch.
Rest break. Ready? Here we go. Oh, flutter kicks or bicycle? I'm going to do bicycle. Touch one knee to the other, or your elbow to one knee and then the other knee. And ride your bike in the air.
And then I was this.
Rest break. We're done with 5. 3 to go.
No, we're done with 4.
All right. Heel kicks or high knees? High knees are like this. Try to touch your knees. But heel kicks are like this. Try to touch your tushy. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm going to do heel kicks. Kind of run in place, both of them.
I don't
Rest break.
in my eyes. I do.
We're on 6. 6. 2 to go. Here we go. Knee tucks or jump rope? Like this or jump rope? I'm going to jump rope. I'm going to pretend I'm jump roping. You can do it on one foot, the other foot, both feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Rest break. Burpees! Mr. First Favorite! Woo! Catch your breath. Okay, guys. Catch your breath. Did everybody do their workout with me? I gotta catch my breath. This is why I switch things up. Because earlier in the week, I had to come back and read a book after our video, after our workout. That was really hard to do. Okay, take a drink. How's everybody doing at home? How you feeling? What are some things you've been doing at home to keep busy? Can you guys say something in the comments and tell me some things that you've been doing? Somebody send me a message. I told you guys on Monday one of the ideas that I've been doing. I'll go get some examples. Okay. Sure, just a minute. So one of the things that we did at our house, we started this last week, okay, is I wrote out a whole list of different activities for the kids to do, okay? And then I put the little piece of paper in an Easter egg, and I hid them all around my house, okay? Some were in the living room, some were in the kitchen, some were on the steps, all over the place, okay? And inside is the activity. And I followed a theme. The theme I followed was 25, okay? So, some of the ideas were one idea was play school, okay? It says assign homework, teach a lesson, wash your hands, those kinds of things. Set the timer for 25 minutes. So they had to play school for 25 minutes. Another idea was take a walk. Go for a walk for 25 minutes. You can use 10 minutes of it to bounce a basketball if you want, or play basketball. So they just walked back and forth up and down our side of the street. Alec has an older brother who can walk down the street by himself. So he took Alec with him up and down our street past our neighbors' houses, okay? If you did that now, you could go on the bear hunt. Have you guys heard about that? Okay, just like the book, we're going on a bear hunt. You can walk up and down, you can ask your parents to take you for a ride in your car and look at houses to see if they have a bear in their window to say, we miss you, teachers, we're thinking about you, okay? For some of our friends that have to stay home, can't go to school and stuff. So you can go on a bear hunt. You can walk, that's what we did, or you can drive with your parents, okay? All right, another idea was color in a book, draw, paint, or create a piece of artwork. Set the timer for 25 minutes, okay? So they did some of their artwork here. I'll show you.
No.
My kid.
Do not show them.
Okay, we'll show it later. But they painted some coffee filters and put water on it. Polite. They colored some pictures of Transformers and different things, and we drew. We did an art project together, and we did a lot of different things. One of them was bake a cake. What was another idea we did in the Easter eggs?
We walked 25 laps around.
They ran 25 laps around our house, and it was a little bit of a chilly day. So that one was really fun. What else did we do?
25 burpees, 25 mountain climbers.
Oh yeah, we did a workout. We did 25 burpees, 25 mountain climbers, 25 sit-ups, 25 push-ups, 25 laps around. We have a circle in our house around our stairs that's open to another room, and we ran 25 laps around there, okay? So we did a bunch of different things. That one was a good one. We did that one a couple times. So again, we did an Easter egg hunt with different activities, and they had to complete one activity that they found before they could move to the next one, okay? So maybe later we could hide them outside and do an egg hunt outside. And next week, I think we're gonna talk about some spring activities and some Easter activities, okay? All right, so if you're just joining us, we already did our workout. We already read our book, Little Red Hen, and we did it with characters, okay? We used a Little Red Hen magnet. We had a dog, we had a cat, and for the goose, we used our hand, okay? So if you're just tuning in, you can go back and watch this recorded version of it later on, okay? And we posted a video on Monday and on Wednesday. And if we get enough feedback, okay, we're gonna maybe post some videos next week too. So you gotta give us some feedback and let me know your kids' names so we can sing it in the welcome song and give them a little shout out, okay? Hi, Kylie. Hi, Megan. Hi, Becca. Hi, Miss Maria. I haven't seen you guys in so long. Thanks for watching. Give us some likes and some loves because we're giving away prizes. And give us a comment. Say something in the comment section like an idea for next time. Okay, if you have a book request, I would love to take book requests. We had a book request from somebody, my Aunt Benita, and she said, read Letters to the Moon, and I do not have that book. So I'm going to have to borrow it or find it or order it. Okay, but that sounds like a really good book. So if you have a book request, you could submit that. You want to send us your kid's name so I can give them a little shout out and sing their name in the welcome song. That would be fantastic. And give us some likes and some loves because we're going to be giving away some prizes. And like I said before, you get bonus points if you take pictures and you post a picture of a family workout with your parents in the picture, okay? So remember to tell your parents to take pictures of you doing these activities and post it, okay? We love feedback because I don't like doing Facebook Live, okay? I'm a very outgoing person, but I usually just annoy my own family and close friends and coworkers, okay? I don't go live. I don't post a lot of public stuff here. So this is a little bit intimidating for me. I'm sure some of you guys are doing new things too. This is kind of a fun challenge, I think, that we get to try some new things at home that we didn't normally get time to do. So, all right, our next book is about building. And we talked about this on Monday. I said, save all your boxes because we are going to have a contest to build something tall. And it's going to be, we're going to call ours a house, but you can call yours something else if you want. It could be a certain building. It could be somebody else's house. It could be your grandma's house. It could be your neighbor's house. It could be your best friend's house. It could be your school. You could build your school out of boxes, okay? So I'm going to read this book, and you guys can run really fast and get all of your extra boxes that you've been saving. So some of our boxes are cereal boxes, Amazon boxes, macaroni and cheese boxes, different things like that. Refrigerator boxes. Does anybody have a refrigerator box? That'd be huge. Oh my gosh, you would win for sure. We have a pretty big box at our house. I can't remember what was in it, but Todd had ordered something from somewhere for his house because he builds houses. And I might even post a video in the comments of something Alec and Bentley and I got to watch, and it was pouring cement. There was a cement truck, and they were pouring cement at his new house that he's building. So if you're bored and you want to go drive by, you'll have to go check out his house over in Brooks Hollow. He's building a house, and it's cruising along really fast. And we got to watch the cement truck come, and it was turning and turning and turning the cement so it wouldn't dry inside. And the workers were working to smooth it out, and it was so fun to watch. Okay. Alec and Bentley went and got a whole bunch of boxes, guys. They could win. I don't know if they're disqualified, okay? But they're going to have a contest too, okay, with us. So go get all your boxes, find boxes. Maybe you can ask your parents if you can use some boxes that aren't empty yet. That's up to them. We got to leave that up to them. You got to listen to your parents, okay? So I'm going to check in with them. And I'm going to find out, and we might have some prizes out of the prize box at daycare. If you were a really good listener for your parents while you were stuck at home, okay, or you get to be at home, okay, then you might get a pick out of our prize box, okay? So if you're being a good listener for your teacher, excuse me, if you're at school with Miss Nicole and Miss Teddy and all of your teachers, okay, and Miss Bailey this week, if you're there and you're being a good listener, then I'm going to let them know you're probably going to need a pick out of our prize box, our treasure box, okay? So be a good listener for your teachers. Okay, so we're going to read this book. Hopefully you all grabbed your boxes. And then after this, after I read the book, okay, Bentley, now just leave the boxes alone and come listen to the story now so they can hear, okay? Okay, we're going to read the story. It's short, okay? We're not going to read the whole book. It's just a bunch of sections. It's kind of a chapter book for kids. And then when we're done, I'm going to turn our screen around and I'm going to show you Alec and Bentley build their tall, tall house, okay? Because it's a contest. Take pictures. Okay, this book is called, oh, bummer, Alec picked his nose again. He's got to go wash his hands. Okay, run fast so we'll wait for you if you hurry, okay? Alec is working on not picking his nose, okay, because germs are in our nose. Our nose has little hairs in there that try to stop germs from going up into our head and into our sinuses and into our throat. And if we pick our nose, you're basically just saying, hey, germs, come straight into my mouth. Yuck. Nobody wants that, right? Okay, so, Bentley, you ready? Here we go. Here Come the Builders by the Hilderbrands. I think that's how you say it. Okay, this is a really old book. We've had this book forever. Okay, we're going to read about house builders today, okay? The house builders. Here come the house builders. First, with a steam shovel, they dig a large hole for the foundation. Do you guys know what a foundation is? Does anybody know? It's the bottom of your house, okay? Usually it's made out of like stone or blocks. Some people's are made out of blocks or cement, okay? So that's the foundation. That's the base or the bottom layer of a house. And it's super important because if your foundation isn't strong, right, your house is gonna be wobbling around. It's gonna blow over in the wind. It could crumble down, okay? So you need a really strong foundation. So these guys got an important job, okay. With the dump truck, they carry away the dirt. Can you see all that extra dirt? Bring it over to Fremont. We need dirt here, right? Okay, you see the crane scooping out the dirt into the hole, out of the hole, and then putting it in the dump truck? Okay. Masons, can you guys say masons? Can you say masons?
Masons.
Mason. Let's find out what a mason is. Or bricklayers line the hole with cinder blocks held together by cement. At the same time, they build the fireplace and chimney. Okay, so a mason is the name for somebody who does brickwork or block work, okay? They have to make it really straight and strong so they have a solid foundation. So we had a mason come to our house to build a new mailbox, and ours was old and broken, and some of our neighbors did that too. We got a new brick mailbox, and we had a mason come to our house to put bricks around our back porch, and they, tall? Bentley said our bread is rising, and they made a pretty design on our steps outside, okay? So a mason is somebody who does brick or stonework, okay? All right, so they're building the foundation and the fire or the chimney. The masons make way for the carpenters. Do you guys know what carpenters are? Carpenters work with wood, okay? Let's see what these carpenters do. Sometimes carpenters do different parts of the house. Let's see what these carpenters are going to do. They erect a frame of the house. Okay, so this is the frame. They are called framers, all right? So they put up the floor, and they put up the walls, and they put up the roof, okay, and the ceiling, and the outside, okay? So they kind of make the skeleton of the house, okay? They build the frame for each room and every window and door. Then they put up the inside walls, the outside walls, and the first layer of the roof, okay? So a lot of these workers have to work together, right? If one person messes up, oh man, the next person has more work to do, or he has to call the other guy and say, come fix it. So it's really important they do their job well. Plumbers run a pipe from the central water main beneath the street to the basement. From there, they run many smaller pipes behind the walls and under the floors to every room in the house that will need running water. The plumbers also put in pipes that will carry wastewater away from the house to the sewer pipes beneath the street. So what do plumbers do? Who remembers what a plumber does? A plumber does things with water, like our sinks and our toilets, and they put in all the pipes. So if you were to take off some of your walls, some of your drywall, you would see pipes behind there, okay? And they, especially like behind your sink and your bathtub and your toilets, there's pipes below and behind it, and it takes the water away, okay? And then there's other pipes in there, water lines, to bring water to your sink and your toilets and your showers and stuff, okay? So that's what a plumber does. They put in pipes for water. Bentley said to remind us that Mario is Luigi. Mario, you know, Mario Kart and Mario Brothers, the video games, they're plumbers. Okay? Okay, and so is Ben 10. Okay, all right, look at their house. Oh, they're working away. What a good team. Teamwork's important. I bet this week you're having to practice with your family how to be a good team. Your mom and dad are having to be a good team, or you and your mom, or at my house, my kids and I have had to be a good team. And sometimes we had little clashes that we weren't being a very good team and we had to get back on track, okay? So be a good team. Electricians. I wonder what an electrician does. Let's find out. Runs cable from the poles. See the pole over here? Do you guys have poles outside your house, or when you're driving to school, do you see poles like this? You see the pole? Okay. They run cables from the poles in the street to the box on the side of the house. Here's his box. Our box looks a little different, but he runs it to the house, okay? From there, they run smaller wires to every room in the house. They attach outlets and sockets to the ends of the wires. Do you know what outlets do? They bring us electricity. So we can plug in our vacuum, we can plug in our TV, we can plug in our phones. What else can we plug in? Our lamps, right? All kinds of things that need electricity come from the electricians. They bring it on these pipes, okay, these poles, and they bring it from the power plant, and they run it through and they bring it to each house, okay? Sometimes they're underground. Okay, what's next? While painters put the finishing touches on and roofers hammer on the last shingles, the appliances are delivered and hooked up. And before you know it, the house is ready to be lived in. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of steps that go into building a house, and you guys are going to practice building a house here in a minute.
No, could we?
Look at them carry the bathtub. That's so funny. Look at the bathtub. They're carrying it in. Okay, what did you want to see, Alec?
No.
Okay,
no.
that's it. The next one is about building a car. Oh, Alec wants to show you these bridge builders. We're not going to read this story, but some builders build bridges, right? Some builders, that one's a good one. We'll read that a different day. Some build, what else? Cars. Some build cars, okay? So there's a lot of different jobs out there that people do. Okay, so now I'm going to flip over the camera and I'm going to let you guys watch Alec and Bentley build their house. Okay, and remember, take a picture of your house and post it later because we're going to have a contest, and contest means a prize. Okay, so Bentley, you can help? Here we go. We got to move some stuff a little bit because they got a lot going on here. Okay. They got all kinds of boxes here. Holy smokes. Okay, guys, let's see we got a fireplace project going on. That's what one of these is. We're getting a new fireplace. Okay. All right, let's see how tall it can go. They got to work together like a good team, just like in our book.
Should we make a tall one or a long one? Tall one.
Working together as a team takes a lot of communication. Communication means talking. You got to talk and work it out. You got to problem solve. You got to listen to other people's ideas, not just your own. So you might have to ask your brother or sister, what should we do next?
Should we put this on top, please?
Whoa! This could be big. Be careful so you don't break anything at your house. Look what they're doing here. Alec, what could you do to help Bentley right now?
Can you push those back? Or that one? Can you push it in?
Let's see pictures of you guys building your tall house. They're trying hard. Oh, we got one falling down.
Okay, now you can let that one go and pick up the other one.
Wow, look at them go.
Shelter. Yeah, in house. Yeah. We call that.
What a good team they are being. I'm proud of them right now.
Put in the back.
They're working to problem solve together.
Pull this over.
Whoa!
You can still make it. No! I'm trying to.
They're not giving up, he said. Oh,
You might.
this is pretty big. They might win.
We might win. We might win.
Do you need some help? Would you like me to help you?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold it up in the middle.
You think it's gonna fit? Oh, wow, look at that. You guys got it over on that side? With this tucked in?
Hold it in. Hold it in.
I am pretty impressed with this. Now what?
Now we
Okay.
can make.
You want to build some stuff out on the sides?
Yeah.
You need like little bedrooms
Oh
over on
yeah.
the sides?
I forgot about that.
Okay.
We could read up. Open
I'm going to move this over so you guys can see the full effect of what's going on here. Can you see what they're doing here? Oh, Audrey says hello, Alec and Miss April. I love it. Madeline says hi, April.
A cat house.
Hi, Ashton.
No, it's not.
A cat house.
Yeah, see, there's 2 stories.
Okay, let's check this out. What do we got here? We got an entrance. They have been playing with this top box for like 2 or 3 weeks now. Okay. And then we ended up having more boxes from deliveries from Todd building his house. So we kind of had a little bit of an advantage. Oh, now they're adding small boxes down below. What is that, a fence?
Yeah, it's like a thing so they can walk through like a king.
Okay. You guys are being very creative. I'm impressed with your creativity. Very nice.
Oh, there's exactly enough for the macaroni. Exactly enough for macaroni.
You guys are doing a great job. They're adding to the top, guys. How tall is your tower, Ashton? Are you building a house? Audrey, did you build a house? Maddie? I need to see your houses, guys. Send me some pictures. Whoa! Crash.
Good thing that wasn't the whole house.
Good thing that wasn't the whole house.
Yeah, you don't have to say that to all.
Okay, take some pictures of your house. How are we doing? Are you almost done building your house? You could play with it all day. You could play Little Red Hen in there. You could do all sorts of activities. Okay. Are you guys done?
Yep.
Okay. Go stand in front of it. Say, ta-da! Look at their house, guys. Can we get some loves for these guys' creativity and talent on their awesome house? Look, it's taller than Bentley. Look how tall it is. It's taller than Alec, and it's taller than Bentley. All right, send us some loves, guys. Whoa, I can't wait to see all of our friends' houses. Okay, who's ready to bake our bread?
Yeah.
Are we ready to start our bread recipe?
Fully risen.
All right. Good job, Bentley. Bentley's been helping me with our bread recipe. Okay, we're going to take you into our kitchen now. Ready, Alec? All right. So, friends, the first and most important thing to remember is that you got to wash your hands, right? Okay, we got all of our stuff set up here. We're going to move the camera if I can figure it out. My house is a pigsty. We've been doing a lot of projects at our house, okay? Not only have we been baking bread, let's see if we can get this to stand properly. We've baked 5 batches of this bread, okay?
Plus like 5 mini ones.
And I've been working, my oldest son, Max, he's a senior in high school. I'm gonna cry. I was gonna cry. I've been crying. I cried last year, okay? Please don't touch it yet because you just touched your hair. Oh, if you touch something, you gotta rewash your hands, just like we do at school when we do our baking craft, okay? So, I got a step stool here for Alec. He's gonna stand on the step stool because he's not tall enough for the counter. But I've been working on a project for Max, and I've been making photo albums for him. And like I said earlier, I am not very good at technology, so I do not, I have had my scanner, please don't touch it yet, your hands are still wet. I've had my scanner in a box in my office for like 2 or 3 years now that I was going to work on this project, and I haven't done it. I just opened it, so I feel like us being able to stay home now is giving me time to work on some of these projects that I have put off and put off and put off. So you guys should send me a comment of some things that you've been working on that you didn't think you were going to have time to do, or you've been putting off, like maybe working out or learning how to meal prep. I'm a huge meal prepper, okay? I've done this for years. I bet I have meal prepped for probably, I bet 13 or 14 years. Okay, probably at least 13 years I've meal prepped. Okay, just one moment, please. So if you guys would be interested in doing a video, if you would like some information, or for me to do a video about meal prepping, okay, for your weekly meals for when you do go back to work, let me know, because I would be open to doing that. That would be an idea that I'd be open to doing. Okay, so I'm going to go wash my hands. So everybody right now, oh my gosh, I just remembered we forgot to do our Alpha Hardy song. We'll do that after we make our bread, okay? We'll sing our Alpha Hardy song that we sing at preschool. Okay, so everybody take this time right now to go wash your hands. And we get our hands wet, right? We turn on the water, we get our hands wet, we use some soap, we scrub for 20 seconds so we can sing happy birthday, we can sing ABCs, we can sing half of our Alpha Hardy song with our letter sounds. What else? Count in Spanish to 20 would be an excellent idea. Okay, learn something new.
Count backwards
or something like that, and then turn off the faucet with your elbow, or have somebody who's not going to be touching our food use their hand to turn off the faucet. Okay, so don't touch the faucet or your hands get dirty again. Okay, and then use a paper towel or a towel to dry your hands. Make sure your towels are getting washed often so that way they're not dirty. And roll up your sleeves. Okay, I'm going to help these guys roll up their sleeves. Okay, I'm going to go wash my hands and we'll come back. Can you guys sing a song for me? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Yay!
I thanked them. I turned off.
Okay, Bentley, I actually need to wash this bowl because we used a different bowl. Okay, can you guys talk to them? Sing them a song while I wash this bowl because we mixed up our bowls. What song you want to sing? How about Old MacDonald?
Happy birthday, dear
We're supposed to use the same bowl. That's okay.
Happy birthday to you.
What was your favorite part about our preschool today so far, guys? Send me a comment. We love to get your feedback. Send me a comment about what your favorite thing was. You guys, we have somebody tuning in from Australia. Did you hear that? I think that is amazing. I would love to go visit Australia. Wonder what your favorite thing to do in Australia is. No, we're going to do our step 1 and step 2, remember? Okay. So Bentley and I had a little miscommunication on our bread making this morning because this bread recipe takes a couple steps long, okay? So Bentley was busy over here making the bread to phase 2 for me while we were doing our video. That is so nice. He's made it so many times this week. He knows how to make this bread. Okay, so everybody's got clean hands, right? Okay, so this is phase 2. So we're going to scooch this back. First you need a bowl, empty bowl, okay? And you're gonna need a towel, a clean, dry towel. We have our doggy towel here because we do rescue, foster care for rescue dogs. And we've had Frenchies and pugs and we love them, so we got a doggy towel. Right now we don't have any pets at our house, but if we're looking for a pet, not for our house, but for our preschool. So if somebody out there has like a guinea pig or a hamster or something that they would like to donate to our school, please reach out to me because we would love to get a class pet for some of our classrooms. Okay, Bentley, we got to tell them step by step what we're doing. Okay, friends, bread time. You're going to need water, 1 cup of water, and we're going to warm it up in the microwave
For 30 seconds.
and we're going to get it to 110 degrees, okay? So just a minute. You're going to also need a packet of yeast, okay? And we'll do a different thing later on. I'll tell you, you can make your own starter yeast, basically. If you don't have yeast, you can make your own bread starter, and it takes a few days to process and get the live cultures in it. But I've learned all this from Natalie Hodson, and she's like a fitness lady that I followed for years and years and years, and I have learned so many cool things from her. So I'd encourage you to go check her out either on Facebook or Instagram, but she's been posting a lot of videos, and I love them, and that's where we learned this bread recipe, okay? So, you'll need some milk, okay? Go get your milk. You'll need a little bit of salt. You'll need half of a stick of softened butter, not melted, softened. You'll need sugar, a little bit of sugar, and you'll need flour, okay? And that's it. That's all you need, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things, including your water, okay? All right, so make sure you have a clean workspace, okay? And we are gonna get started, okay? So we need 1 cup of warm water. It needs to be 110 degrees, okay? So let's see if this is exactly 1 cup. I think you did pretty darn good. 1 cup. Okay, so 1 cup would be 240 milliliters, okay? So let's put it in the microwave. We're going to put it in the microwave for 25 seconds or 30 seconds, okay? It's warming up, okay. And then you're going to add your yeast, okay, to your bowl, okay? We're going to pretend on our yeast because we already used our yeast packet. It's our last one, okay? So put your yeast packet in. Let's get another whisk. Do we have another whisk? Nope. Let's use this. Our other whisk still has bread dough on it from our phase 2. So get a whisk, okay. All right, get your water out very carefully. Now remember, kids never, right friends? Right, kids? Never grab things out of the microwave because it could be hot. So always ask your parents for their help, okay? We're going to take its temperature with the meat thermometer. We don't want it to be too hot, and it at least needs to be 110 degrees because yeast needs warm water to activate, okay? Because there's little live cultures in there, and in order to activate, it has to be at least 110 degrees. Okay, pour your water into your yeast, okay? Then we're going to add sugar. Let's add our milk first. So we're going to add our milk. We're going to warm our milk up too, okay? We need a 4th cup milk. Bentley, I'll pour it in here and you can put it in the microwave and turn it on. 1/4 cup of milk, and I'll post the recipe here later, okay? So Natalie suggests weighing all this stuff, but we haven't weighed it this week and it's turned out okay, but that would be 60 milliliters of whole milk. We're using 2% because we don't have whole milk, but she recommends whole milk, okay? All right, then while that's cooking, we're gonna measure out 2 tablespoons. Bentley's cooking it for 25 seconds, okay, the milk, because there's less. Okay, Bentley, that's probably good. Okay, we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of sugar, okay? So dump your sugar in, 1, 2. Okay, good job. All right, let's add our milk. Okay, now stir it. Stir, 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 stir. I forgot to tell you one really important thing. So, in order to get this to activate, we're going to put it in the oven, but we're not going to turn on our oven. We're just going to turn the light on. in our oven to make our oven a little bit warmer. You could leave it sitting out on the counter if your house is warm, but we keep our house a little bit chilly. We keep our house set at 66 degrees. My friends make fun of me, like my friend Rhiannon. She says my house is freezing, but I keep it set at 66, okay? So stir your yeast in your mixture with your milk and your water and your sugar. Stir it up. Okay. Now we're going to cover it. Bentley, you want to do this step? Bentley knows how to do this. You want to cover it? Okay. And our oven is not on, okay? Our oven is off. But the oven light is on. So we're going to put it in the oven with the oven light on for 5 minutes. 5 minutes, okay? So it's going to activate the yeast. The water, the warm water and the warm milk is going to activate, okay? So then we're going to pretend, because we already got our step 2 done, okay? For the video. So pretend 5 minutes. Twiddle your thumbs. Don't do anything to get your hands dirty, right? Play a game. Sing Alpha Hardy. Sing some songs. Okay. Ding, 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 ding. 5 minutes. Let's get our yeast out. Really careful. It shouldn't be hot. It's just going to be warm. Okay? And you should see some bubbles on top. Okay? See our bubbles? Okay. Now we're going to move to the next step, which is adding our salt and our flour, okay, and our softened butter. So we're going to pretend on our butter, okay, because we are not really going to make this dish. We got ours right here, right? Okay. So you're going to soften your butter in your microwave. Don't melt it. I made that mistake the other day. Just soften it, okay? So put it in the microwave. Push soften, have your parents help you, okay? And then dump it in. Boop. Okay, next we're going to add our salt and our flour. So, what my kids are going to do with this probably is make some, I've seen some things about salt dough recipes that you bake some salt dough. So we're not going to use this particular one to eat. We're going to use this one to eat, right? So we're going to make some crafts out of this one. So don't worry, it's not going to go to waste, but that's why we're not adding our butter, okay? All right. And it might not even work with our milk, but we're going to try it, okay? All right. So we need a little measuring spoon, teaspoon, okay? You need 1.5 teaspoons of salt is next, okay? So I put it in this. That way if I accidentally add too much, it doesn't go into our bread and have really salty bread, okay? So we need 1 teaspoon, level it off, and 1/2. So fill it only halfway this time. Okay, half, okay? Then we got to start adding flour, okay? And this is the messy part. So we don't want our bread to be too stiff. Stiff means hard, okay? So we're going to stir up our flour a little bit now. Some people have it in a canister, that kind of thing, but you want to stir up your flour so it's not packed down. And then you're going to spoon it into your measuring cup, okay? So it's light and fluffy, and we need 1 cup mixed with our salt, okay? And then we're gonna mix up that cup, and then we're gonna, with our mixer, and then we're gonna add another cup. 3 times we're gonna do this, okay? So who wants to add this?
Me.
Okay, let's let Alec add the first one since Bentley can do some other things that Alec can't do. Okay, 1. Now we're going to use our mixer, so ask for your parents' help. Now, the first time I made this, I used a regular, what's it called? Attachment. A regular beater. A regular beater, like for cookies, and I used 2. And it went all over the place because my mixer is cheap, and because my other one broke, and so my low isn't very low, it's really fast. So I instead put on the kneading, I don't know what this is called, but it's a kneading attachment instead. So it works really good. So we're going to mix this up. Can I do it? Come over here, Bentley, we can do it. Okay, turn it off. Okay. So you kind of just mix it up a little bit. Then we got to scrape the sides, okay? Get all the flour off of the sides of your dish, okay? Get all the ingredients in so that way it can be mixed together well. Okay, wipe off your spatula. Okay, all right, now we need to add the second cup. All right, set your mixer down. Okay, all right, get your flour back out. All right, who's gonna add the second cup of flour?
Alex.
Alex gonna add it and Bentley's gonna mix?
Yeah.
Good teamwork, guys. We're working on good teamwork at our house and less fighting. So I would love to hear from you guys. What are some things that you've been doing to keep busy? Remember, don't pack your flour down because that's going to make your bread too stiff. So we like to swipe it off. Whoops. Swipe it off the top to be nice and smooth, okay? So you get the right amount. Okay, Bentley's going to mix it again. All right, mix it up, Bentley. Can you guys send me some ideas of things, some activities you've been doing at your house to keep busy this week? You can post pictures or you can put in the comments some things that you've been doing to keep busy at your house while you're home from school. Okay. Good job, good job, good job. Mix it around, mix it around, mix it around. Let's put this way so you can see. Mix it around, we're mixing, we're mixing. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, all right, we're going to scrape the sides again, and then we got our last cup of flour. Last cup of flour going in, okay? So far, if you're just tuning in, we've added butter, yeast, salt, milk, water, okay? And now we're adding flour and salt. Okay, Bentley, why don't you go ahead and give it a little more mix. We get, it's a little bit, with one beater, it takes a little longer to mix, but that's okay.
We only have one of these.
We have two, but we've been using one. Okay, all right. Let's add our third cup and our last cup of flour, okay? This is our third cup of flour. And then we're going to show you the next step of what comes after this, okay? And we're going to do an activity with this flour after we're done doing our Facebook Live. Flour's a little messy. Okay, Alec, pour it in. Good. All right, Bentley's going to give that a good mix for 2 minutes for us. Mix it up really good, Bentley. Really good, really good, really good.
It's usually not like this.
That's because we didn't put any butter in it. Okay, turn it off. Okay. All right. So, now, this brings us to pretty close to where Bentley got us. So, after this phase, okay, you're going to knead it. Remember earlier in the video we talked about kneading? Remember Little Red Hen? She had to knead her bread. Now, she kneaded her bread for nearly an hour. We're not going to do that. We don't need to do that. We're going to just knead our bread for 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, 2 to 3 minutes. So we're going to do that now with this. Hold on. We've got to unplug our mixer before we take our attachment out. Okay, so we cleaned our counter really good before we started this process. So if you haven't cleaned your counter really good, you'll need to do that. Okay, get your workspace clear. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to take some flour, okay? Take some flour. Let's move this over here. This is why you need really clean hands, okay? You're going to put a little flour on your surface, your work surface here, okay? Can you see our flour? Okay, now you're going to take your dough and we're going to start the kneading process, okay? The first knead. There's 2 rises and 2 kneads, right? Okay. So, you got to get flour on your hands. You got to get flour, a little bit of flour on the dough. And it's going to be a little bit sticky, okay? So, you're going to fold, push, hard, turn, fold, push hard. He's right. We got to push hard, right? To activate those cultures in our yeast, okay? So, we got to knead the bread to make it get to work, okay? So, this is what Little Red Hen in our book today had to do. She said for an hour. But we're not going to do it for an hour. 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, like you go ahead and knead away. Knead away. Push. Good. Fold and push. Turn it. Okay. Bentley, you want to get out the bread loaf pan out of here?
Oh, yeah.
Bentley's going to get our bread pan out.
So the cracks.
We don't need it quite yet, but we will soon. Good job. Okay. Knead away, Alec, knead away. Okay, so you're going to want to spray your dish, your same dish, okay? Spray it with cooking spray, okay? All right, knead, push, turn, push, turn, push. This is a great project for kids. They get to get their hands dirty. At Fremont Children's Academy, we like to have a lot of hands-on baking crafts on Fridays and a lot of hands-on activities during the week, okay? We don't do a lot of worksheets. We do worksheets as an option if you want to. We have some available in the art center, but we do a lot of free play, a lot of craft materials. They love to make stuff out of popsicle sticks and sequins and glitter and glue, and sometimes they use those materials to build other things for like car ramps and stuff like that. Okay, so now that your dough is kneaded, okay, 2 to 3 minutes, so we're pretty good here. You're going to take it and you're going to plop it into your bowl, okay? And you're going to cover it again, and you're going to put it back in your oven. Your oven is off, okay? Don't turn your oven on with cloth in there because it'll start a fire. So you're going to leave it off, okay? You're going to put it in your oven, but you're going to just turn on the light. Just leave that light on because it's going to give it a little bit of heat in your oven, okay? And you're going to leave it there for 2 hours approximately, depending on what kind of yeast you're using. But we left it in for about 1.5 hours, 2 hours, okay? All right.
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay, 2 hours later, here we are. Here is what your dough will look like, okay? And then we got to give it a punch. Punch it. Okay, did you see how high it was? We punch it down. Okay, so now we got to knead it again. So we got to put some flour out. Now remember, it takes about 2 hours for that whole process to happen, okay? Then, now you're going to need your bread pan, okay? So after your first rise, you're going to need your bread pan. And you need to spray it with cooking spray, okay? I get you. And you're going to need your rolling pin, which we didn't have ready. Okay, you need your rolling pin. And we're going to get our dough out, and we're going to knead it again, and then we're going to roll it out, okay? And then we're going to let it rise again in our bread pan. So that's the next step. We're going to do our second rise and our second knead, okay? So get your hands full of flour. Let it go on the counter. Onto the flour, okay, so it doesn't stick. We don't want it to stick. Okay, now we're gonna knead it again, okay? 2 to 3 minutes of kneading. Push, twist. You just need enough flour that makes it not sticky. You don't need a ton of flour, okay? Just enough to make it not stick to your hands, okay? Push, twist, push. Good. Keep going. Now we're going to do it for real this time because this is the step that we left off of, and we didn't want to leave you hanging for 2 to 3 hours, okay? Keep pushing, keep pushing. Okay. Are you guys going to make bread at home? Let us know. Take a picture of you guys making bread and put it in the comments. We would love to see it. This is really, really, really yummy bread. We've been making soup at our house. We haven't just ate processed foods that come in a box, but we use some of them up so we'd have boxes for our building today. But we've made soup. We made hamburger veggie soup, and we had bread with it. And we had, what else did we have? You could make cinnamon rolls out of this. You could make some different rolls. Hi, Shannon. Hello, I haven't seen you in so long. There's so many of our past daycare teachers watching today, and I love that. That is amazing. I miss you guys. Some of my very best friends came from the daycare, and I love all of them. So it's so fun to keep in touch with you guys on Facebook. All right, so even though we're social distancing, we can still be social, right, guys? Okay, so at this point now we have done our second knead, and we're preparing for our second rise, okay? So now we're going to use a rolling pin. Make sure that you got flour on your counter evenly. You don't need a lot. You just need to have it available so that way your rolling pin doesn't stick, okay? And Bentley's gonna show you, but we're gonna push, 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 and we're gonna pull, 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 okay? And Natalie said in her video, okay, and she did this video with her kids too, it's so fun to see them, that she tries to make it a little bit bigger than a piece of paper, okay? So you're gonna roll it out, roll it out, roll it out. Good. And Bentley learned the other day, you don't have to push, right? You don't have to push down, you have to push out, okay? All right, so he's working, he's getting it bigger, spreading it out. So you could make dinner rolls with this. You could add some cinnamon and different things and make cinnamon rolls out of this same dough. You could switch it up a little bit, but we're just gonna make standard bread for this one, okay? So I'm gonna help Bentley. Bentley, do you want to get our loaf of bread that we made out of the freezer? So what we did was, after we were kind of familiar with how to make this, okay, we started switching it up a bit. So after we learned the recipe, we decided to bring some loaves to our grandma Mary and one of my friends Lainey at church that I haven't gotten to see. So we made some soup and we made some bread for them. So we put it in a little bit smaller bread pan because there's only 1 or 2 people at their houses. So I didn't want them to have a loaf of bread that would go bad. And I wanted to be able to make more with the supplies I had at home already. So I didn't need to go to the store. So we made mini bread loaves for them. So we'll show you what that looks like here in a minute. The end result is. Okay, so we got our dough here. It's a little bit bigger than a piece of paper, okay? Then, Alec, no thank you.
Okay.
Alec's trying to nibble our bread. Okay, so it's a little bit bigger than a piece of paper here, okay? Now we're gonna roll it. Roll it up. Roll it up. Roll it up. Okay, see the long roll? Okay, now we're gonna put it in our plop. Okay, this is what it looks like. Okay, now put it to the middle. We're gonna cover it again. Okay, and this is the second rise, okay?
No, it's aluminum foil.
Oh, sorry, we're gonna use aluminum foil. Okay, you wanna get the aluminum foil out? And we're gonna make a little tent, okay, over the top with aluminum foil. Alec, please stop doing that, okay?
Yes.
I know, he wants to sample the dough. Okay, get a little piece of foil and put it over the top. Make a little tent for it so it has room to grow. Okay, because it's gonna rise about 1 inch over the top of the pan, okay? So you're gonna put this over the top in the oven, not on, okay? Just the light is gonna be on. Oh, Shannon says they're making bread too. They're gonna make a bread video. Oh my goodness, I will have to go watch it. I love that. Above your pan, okay? So your oven's not on. It's just in the oven with the light on, not the heat, just the light. So it's gonna make it a little bit warmer in there. Okay, so we're gonna put this in there. We're gonna set our timer for 2 hours. Okay, so let's get our, we're gonna have a big mess to clean up. Okay, so this is the pan we used for the mini ones, okay? So you're gonna let it rise for 2 hours, okay? And then you're gonna bake it. Where's our instructions right here? If you make mini loaves, okay, you're not gonna cook them as long. But if you make it in the big loaf like we just showed you, like we just put in our oven to rise, then you're gonna leave it in there for about 35 minutes, okay? And you're gonna set your oven to 350, but not yet, okay? You're gonna wait 2 hours until your bread dough has risen about 1 inch above your pan, okay? And you're gonna leave the tin foil on there to bake it for the first 20 to 25 minutes. Then for the last 10 minutes, you're gonna take the foil off so the top can get lightly browned, okay? Alec is he's eating flour and he's gonna have to wash his hands. Okay, so when you're done, we had a loaf frozen in our freezer, okay? So we made some mini loaves and you're gonna plop it out onto a oven rack to cool when they're all done, okay? And then Natalie suggested that you wait 5 minutes, okay? Let it cool for 5 minutes before you cut it with a bread knife, okay? And of course, we let our parents cut our bread with our knives, all right? It tastes really good with softened butter, fresh, soft butter, real butter on it, okay? All right, so I think that's all for today. Alec, I know you wanted to show them your alphabots, but we're going on a long video. Do you want to show them your alphabots really fast, or should we do that next time? Because you're pretty dirty. Okay, we're going to do it next time. You guys got to see them, but we'll show you how we're going to switch our alphabots next time, okay? Maybe we can spell out a different word. Today we spelled out bread. Do you remember how to spell bread?
I forgot.
And we didn't do our Alpha Hardy song, okay? So, but we went a little longer today. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you make a loaf of bread and post pictures of your day with us at preschool in the comments, okay? And don't forget to show us some love and some likes, some thumbs up and some hearts, okay? Send them our way so that way we do more videos for you and you're entered to win a prize, okay? So take pictures, post them in the comments, and give us some feedback. It's good to see you all. Bye!